In 2025, a major power shift has rocked Southeast Asia. The Philippines has officially overtaken Thailand, not just in economic growth but in global influence, foreign investment, and long-term development potential. This isn't just a headline, it's a turning point for the region. But how did it happen? Let's break it down to 5 sections, and each of these sections you won't want to miss it. Section 1. The Philippines' Economic Boom. In 2025, the Philippines posted 5 key sectors like business process outsourcing, technology startups, manufacturing, and renewable energy are leading the charge. The BPO industry alone now employs over 1.6 million Filipinos and contributes billions to the economy each year. Meanwhile, the tech startup scene in Metro Manila and Cebu has exploded, attracting venture capital from Silicon Valley, Singapore, and Seoul. Remittances from overseas Filipino workers have also reached an all-time high, over $40 billion in a single year. This steady inflow of foreign currency fuels household spending, supports local businesses, and helps stabilize the peso even in turbulent global markets. On top of that, the government's Build Better More program is transforming the nation's infrastructure. New expressways connect rural provinces to major cities, modernized airports are boosting tourism, and ambitious rail projects are cutting travel times in half. These projects don't just create jobs, they improve logistics and attract even more foreign investment. Add to that the Philippines' strategic location at the heart of Southeast Asia, serving as a gateway for trade between the Pacific and Indian Oceans, and you have a perfect storm of factors positioning the country as the region's new economic giant. Section 2. Thailand's Economic Slowdown. Thailand, once celebrated as Southeast Asia's economic miracle, is now facing headwinds that are hard to ignore. For decades, its economy thrived on a mix of strong manufacturing exports, robust agriculture, and world-class tourism. But in 2025, cracks have begun to show. Political instability has been a recurring issue. Frequent changes in leadership and deep political divides have slowed down critical policy reforms. Investors are wary, unsure if long-term commitments in Thailand will remain secure under unpredictable governance. Tourism, which makes up over 20% of Thailand's GDP, has become a double-edged sword. While the country remains a popular destination, global travel slowdowns, rising competition from other ASEAN nations, and shifts in traveler preferences have left revenues below pre-pandemic peaks. The over-reliance on this sector has made the economy vulnerable to external shocks. Manufacturing, once a pillar of Thai growth, is also under pressure. Rising labor costs have pushed some foreign companies to relocate factories to countries with cheaper workforces, Vietnam, Indonesia, and now even the Philippines. On the macroeconomic side, GDP growth has slowed to under 3%, inflation remains a concern, and the baht has experienced volatility, making exports less competitive. Adding to the challenge is a rapidly aging population, which threatens to shrink the labor force and increase social welfare costs in the years ahead. The result? While Thailand is still a significant player in the region, it's losing ground in the race for foreign investment and global influence, leaving the door open for competitors like the Philippines to surge ahead. Section 3. Foreign Investment Trends. In the past 2 years, the Philippines has experienced a wave of foreign investment unlike anything in its history. In 2025 alone, the country attracted over $15 billion in foreign direct investment, setting a national record. The money isn't just coming from one source, it's flowing in from Japan, South Korea, the United States, the European Union, and even the Middle East. These investments are targeting high-growth industries, advanced manufacturing plants in Cavite and Laguna, AI technology hubs in Metro Manila, green energy projects in Mindanao, and massive logistics centers designed to position the Philippines as a regional trade gateway. The newly signed economic partnerships with countries like Australia and the UAE have also created tax incentives and easier business entry for foreign firms. Freeport and eco-zones like Clark, Subic, and Cebu IT Park have become magnets for multinational corporations. Improved infrastructure, especially expanded ports and upgraded airports, has made it easier for global companies to move goods in and out of the country. Meanwhile, Thailand has seen a slowdown in FDI inflows. Concerns over political uncertainty, slower reform progress, and rising operational costs are pushing investors to diversify their portfolios elsewhere. Even longtime partners in Japanese automotive manufacturing are exploring the Philippines and Vietnam as alternative production bases. This shift in investment patterns tells a bigger story. Global capital is following stability, opportunity, and growth potential, and right now the Philippines offers all three in abundance. Section 4, GDP and Regional Power Shift. In 2025, the numbers tell the story, clear and undeniable. For the first time in modern history, the Philippines has surpassed Thailand in nominal GDP, making it the second largest economy in ASEAN after Indonesia. Side by side, here's how the two stack up. GDP growth rate, Philippines, 6.8%, Thailand, 2.9%. Nominal GDP, Philippines, $540 billion, USD, Thailand, $528 billion USD, FDI inflows, 2025, Philippines, $15.2 billion, Thailand, $8.7 billion. Population median age, Philippines, 25.7 years, younger, faster growing workforce. Thailand, 40.2 years, aging, shrinking labor pool. Top economic drivers, Philippines, BPO, tech startups, renewable energy, manufacturing. Thailand, tourism, automotive manufacturing, agriculture, infrastructure spending. Philippines, 5.6% of GDP, Thailand, 3.1% of GDP. This is more than just a GDP ranking swap, it's a shift in momentum. The Philippines' young workforce, surging consumer market, and expanding infrastructure are pulling it forward, while Thailand's political uncertainty, slower diversification, and aging demographics are holding it back. In the ASEAN arena, the Philippines now wields greater influence in trade talks, regional security discussions, and investment negotiations, marking the beginning of a new economic era in Southeast Asia. Section 5. What this means for Southeast Asia. The rise of the Philippines in 2025 is not just a win for one country, it's a major shakeup for Southeast Asia's entire economic landscape. For decades, Thailand was seen as the region's safe bet for investment and trade, but now the Philippines has claimed that role, offering a combination of political stability, competitive labor costs, and a young English-speaking workforce. For investors, this means a massive new frontier of opportunities. Consumer spending in the Philippines is projected to grow by over 7% annually for the next 5 years, driven by a population where 60% are under the age of 30. This young demographic isn't just buying, they're driving innovation, fueling the tech sector, and adapting quickly to global market trends. On a regional level, ASEAN's balance of power is shifting. With the Philippines taking on a more prominent role, we could see changes in how trade blocs negotiate with superpowers like China, the US, and the EU. The Philippines is also strengthening its security and economic alliances, positioning itself as a strategic hub for both commerce and defense in the Indo-Pacific. But this shift also puts pressure on Thailand to reform, diversify, and modernize if it wants to regain its competitive edge. Healthy competition between the two could accelerate growth across the region, making ASEAN an even more powerful economic force on the world stage. The big takeaway? The Philippines' rise signals that in today's global economy, adaptability, resilience, and smart investment matter more than legacy power. So, is the Philippines destined to hold this title for decades, or will Thailand make a comeback? One thing is certain, Southeast Asia's economic map will never look the same again. If you found this breakdown insightful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more global economic stories.